SMT Nation, we back. Nation, I found this article, droidlife.com. I think it's worth looking at and kind of seeing if we agree with the take. All right, this is a Verizon Unlimited Ultimate versus T-Mobile Go5G Next heads-up battle in terms of these two plans. These are two of the most expensive plans in the industry. I think they are the two most expensive plans. I don't think AT&T has anything as pricey as these two plans. Let's take a look at the cost. Let's see what comes with the plans. Let's see how they square up, where they kind of diverge, all right, those types of things. And I don't know. I guess it kind of depends on the person, which plan is better. This is interesting. Let's take a look at what $100 can get you in wireless. All right, let's scroll down here. Let's see what they had to say. All right, T-Mobile Go5G Next versus Verizon Unlimited Ultimate. All right, so let's start first with pricing. Single line, T-Mobile's Go5G Next is $100 with autopay. And Verizon Unlimited Ultimate is $90 with autopay. Price with 4 lines, T-Mobile comes in at $225. Verizon comes in at $220. So Verizon a little bit cheaper on both the single line and multi-line pricing. With respect to the premium 5G data, right? So we're talking about priority data that, they'll make sure that you don't get slowed down. And when the network has heavy usage, you have priority. Verizon's is unlimited. T-Mobile's is also unlimited, but potential throttling at greater than 100 gigs of data. I don't see that same asterisk here for Verizon. With respect to tethering and hotspot, the mobile data, hotspot data, T-Mobile comes in at 50 gig, Verizon at 60 gig. Unlimited talk and text for both. All right, perks. T-Mobile will give you a free Netflix subscription, and then an Apple TV also included, or Apple TV Plus. No perks included in the Verizon plan. Those are $10 each as add-ons. International data, T-Mobile throws in 5 gigs of high-speed data per month. Verizon gives you 10 gigs. International talk and text, Verizon unlimited for both. T-Mobile will give you unlimited text, but will charge you 25 cents per minute for calling. That's unusual. All right. Anyways, Canada and Mexico. T-Mobile's giving you unlimited talk, text, and 15 gig of high-speed data. Verizon give you unlimited talk, text, and 2 gigs of high-speed data per day. Right. So if you were staying like 3 weeks somewhere, that's something, I guess. It depends on those situations, right? See, this is why I say each individual is a little bit different. Video streaming, both up to 4K. Other discounts, these are really different. T-Mobile is going to give you free in-flight Wi-Fi as a perk, a free AAA membership. Verizon is going to give you up to 50% discounts on 2 connected devices, whether it's like watches, tablets, or hotspots. Upgrade offers are included, so that would be the trade-ins and the best deals on upgrades. Early upgrades, that's a T-Mobile thing, right? Pay off half the phone within a year, and you can get yourself into the newest model year. Okay, so we went through everything, and now it's time to kind of compare. All right, now when I look at the structure, the Verizon access is cheaper, just when we look at price. T-Mobile does include more, though. They give you a Netflix standard subscription that's got like a $15+ value. Apple TV Plus comes in at like a $7 value each month, right? So those things are included. If you like those things, you use them anyway, you're basically coming in an additional $22 value per month, right? So that might be worth it. The AAA membership is nice. I'm sure some people could use that, have that insurance policy. In-flight Wi-Fi, the texting and stuff, that's pretty cool too. Yeah, I mean, there is some really nice stuff. And then the early upgrade stuff, that, again, situational, but there's a lot in that T-Mobile offer, right? Now, where things diverge is when it comes to the network access. The Verizon seems to be better, right? 10 more gigs of mobile hotspots. So if 50 wasn't enough, Verizon will give you 60, right? Let's see here. What else? Oh, and by the way, an additional $10 will get you another 100 gigs of hotspot at Verizon, and that'll price you just about the same as T-Mobile. Unlimited premium data, really on the Verizon. I guess they got the reservation to possibly throttle you at T-Mobile after 100 gigs. Verizon's giving you the discounts on the connected devices. I don't see T-Mobile including that. All right, so I don't know. What do you guys think? I think when it comes to the network piece, I think the Verizon one is slightly better. When it comes to international, the Verizon one kind of looks a little bit better too. The pricing, Verizon looks a little better. It's the perks, it's the additionals, right, that makes the T-Mobile plan a little bit better, right? It's those added things. So if you're a network person, you want the premium and all of that, and the hotspot, and the international seems a little bit better, you go with the Verizon. And then if you are, Netflix, Apple TV sort of thing, the AAA, I mean, that could work. There's a lot of value there. Man, these are very different plans, aren't they? They really are. The T-Mobile network access seems fine, but again, you got to be mindful of something. T-Mobile's calling is worse than industry. All right, so if calling is important to you, like you make business calls, right? You call landlines and stuff like that. Just calling in general. I mean, root metrics, anecdotals, as long as you don't, it's a factor. But outside of that, folks, that's the two plans compared. Which one do you think is better? They're asking for basically $100 for these plans, right? What say you? Sound off in the comment section below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.